Okay, we just defeated Blue Spike, so onwards and upwards we go. Whoa, that would be easy to miss right there. And it's an axe orb. If we use the axe, that would mean something. No door around there, even though it looks like there is one, so let's keep heading on up. Hey there, beast zombie, blocking the door with your big old fat, pink, inappropriately magenta body. These dark ninjas are nothing at this point. They don't really have the evade to keep up with us now. They get knocked on their backs. They can be taken down a lot easier. I think a boss is going to be just up the way, actually. These rooms are very symmetrical and similar, and lead up to very, very like-minded things. The boss here is going to be the Gorgon Bull, I do believe, the palette swap of the Minotaur, meaning he's probably going to be weak against Sylphid. Nothing like fighting a few Embermen to prepare for a fight like that. I am foreseeing engulfment in fire for somebody. Wow, it actually didn't happen. That spell did practically nothing. Nowhere near the kind of damage it did in the Palace of Darkness. These Embermen are going to keep reforming. Is this even worth pursuing? I don't know. You can clap your hands all you want. Clap your hands, say yeah, but I am just going to keep on killing you. There we go, until it's time to go up the stairs. Yep, there he is. He comes out of stone to meet you. The Gorgon Bull. Where are you? I think, like his friend, the Minotaur, he may be weak against Sylphid, but I am going to double check that. Fears Sylphid, yep, just like the last time. Birds of a feather. And this guy likes to extend his horns like that and really get in on you. But if we keep throwing the thunderbolts at him, he goes down pretty easy. I'm glad he's weak against something. Sylphid, anyway. Whoa! Wow, 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 wow. You would think, though, a level 8 Earth Slide would do a lot more damage. That was not nearly as impressive as advertised. Alright, it's going to be time for a Fairy Walnut then, is it? Oh, wow, we only had 3. That's a little bit of a scary prospect. Wow. Talk about taking out those Wolverine claws. Come on. I am not afraid of you, Gorgon Bull. And just keep chain casting like this so he can't do any of his really super nasty physical attacks. That was a quick fight. Much quicker than that stupid Blue Spike. Hopefully we'll actually get something useful out of this fight too. Somehow I doubt it though. It's probably going to be like a stupid-ass glove orb or something. Oh, a bow orb. Even more useless. And yet another stage comes up. And that is it for the bosses in this place, but now we get to meet Lumina. Only the girl gets Lumina. Only the boy or sprite got Shade. Ah. For making gold, right? Make us some gold. Oh, wow. That is a pretty urgent message right there. But now we have the power of Lumina, and we have a hell of a lot of leveling up to do. So let's seal that seed and get on out of here. Go see Watts at his little forging shop on the Gold Isle here, because the girl and the sprite have some weapon leveling to do. Let's get out of here with the magic rope, and then I will be back after we've done quite a bit of off-camera leveling. Need to get our magic up to level 6, most of it anyway. Now the girl is going to take longer to level up because her Lumina spells are highly useful for offensive purposes. We're going to forge our weapons, and we're going to get our magic up to level 6, and then we will be back. It'll be like no time passed at all, even. Alright, magic is up to level 6 on all counts. Every spell is up to level 6 for the sprite. Undine and Lumina up to 6 for the girl. And now basically whenever you get done with one task, you want to come back to the Lofty Mountains and try to visit Jock. Because yes, we end up doing other things when we go to find Jock. Oh, surprise, surprise. But wherever he sends you, there's going to be something to do. Sage Jock went to the Moon Palace, which is out by Kakara. And we can fly there. It floats eerily in the Sea of Wonders at Kakara's Desert Inn. Well, thank you for the directions, Jock. The Moon Palace is a very short place. And quite frankly, we're not even going to use the magic we get out of it. Although that will enable us to put our magic up to level 7. Which means, once again, more leveling in just a minute. But not like you're even going to notice. So now we need to fly to Kakara. And you may have seen when you go out to the desert this black void out here. This is where the Moon Palace rests. And we're going to go out there now and get a ferry ride out to the palace. I don't think you can just go in there. Yeah, you can't just land there. You gotta land, like, outside in the little rim surrounding the void. And you see it's like this really spacey effect here. Oh, these guys are easy to kill now for sure. The Moon Palace is extremely short. I think it's one of those things that got kind of cut down majorly when they transitioned this game over to cartridge from CD. But there's not much to do in the Moon Palace except run around, get the magic you need, and then leave. Luna is a very cut and dry kind of lady. And so here's a Robin Foot. His name is Karen. Don't even have to pay for the ferry ride. We're just going to the Moon Palace. Boy, is he ever right about that. He's not right about that. But yeah, you just wait patiently for a few seconds here, and then once you land, you'll be able to walk off the bridge and go to the Moon Palace. And we'll fight a few enemies outside and such, but, well, yeah, there's not much else for you to do, dude. And it would not be very nice of you to strand us here, although it wouldn't be that big a problem. And these are Marmot Blues, and I think they have some kind of magic, but the girl has the level 6 spear, which is the Oceanid Spear, and has the highly desirable effect of knocking enemies unconscious. We don't do much damage to these guys, but once they're knocked down flat on their backs by the Oceanid Spear... Oh, wow, that was strange. Once they're knocked unconscious, they're just flat on their backs, vulnerable to all sorts of attacks. And you can just keep whacking away at them. So the level 6 spear, like the level 3 spear, is a really great weapon to have. And now we just go inside. Those Marmot Blues are nothing. And Karen was not kidding. There is a whole lot of nothing in here. A few enemies, but not many. We're looking for another entryway like the one we came in through that was surrounded by purple flames. It's going to be facing the opposite way, I believe. I usually get to it by going diagonally up and to the right. No, we're not looking for an entryway. My bad. We're looking for a crystal orb. And it will just keep on looping like this. Here it is. We're looking for that crystal orb, and all you need to do is analyze that, and once you use the correct spell on it, you'll be taken in to see Luna. I believe this crystal orb wants Lumina, if I recall correctly, but let's analyze just to be sure. Lumina's magic will work, so we need to use Lucid Beam on this particular, because there's not really much else we can use. I mean, we've got Lightsaber and Lucid Barrier. What kind of choices do we have, really? Once you hit that, you're taken pretty much directly to the stage room. We go upstairs, and here's Luna. We're not going to use Luna's magic. There's not any offense spells for the sprite, and the stuff that the girl gives you. She can cast Moon Saber on weapons, which is actually kind of useful. It has the same effect as Energy Orb. Whatever damage you take away from an enemy will be given to you as health. So that's pretty neat if you're into that, but I'm not too big on Luna magic. Luna is a get-out-and-go kind of lady. They really rushed through her part. We sealed the seed, and now it is time for yet more magic leveling. So we are going to go get on Karen's ferry. We're going to get out of here. I think we can magic rope out of here. Yep, just leave. And we will go back to Karen's ferry, get out of the Sea of Wonders, and we'll go back to Sage Jocks to see where we need to go next in just a minute. You know what? I'm a dummy. We actually are going to level up Luna for the sprite because I somehow totally forgot that the sprite has one of the most awesome spells in Luna, which is Magic Absorb. And Magic Absorb is highly useful, especially against bosses, because once you deplete bosses' magic, there's basically nothing else left they can do to you unless they have special unique attacks or like physical damage they can do to you somehow. But Magic Absorb is really awesome. You take away an enemy's magic and you get it, thus pretty much eliminating the need for fairy walnuts except in the worst of emergencies. So yes, I am going to be leveling up Luna as well, so yes, it will take a little longer. I have to get it from 0 to 7, so I mean, wow. Come on, and you can use the spell and get credit for it even if there's no magic left to sap from an enemy. So you can just sit there and do this all the live long day, and it only takes 1 magic point. So once I sap these guys dry, I can just kind of go off screen and come back, and they'll have their magic back, and I can just do my thing. It's pretty awesome, actually. So, yeah, it's going to take a little longer to level up magic, but I'll be back in just a second, I promise. So the magic is up to level 7. Back to jockeys. Where do we go now? Where is Jock going to send us off to on this wild goose chase this time? He's left for Taznika. Taznika is easy to find. It's a long, kind of rectangular, lengthwise island out in the middle of the ocean. It's a lot easier to find than the Gold Isle, I can tell you that much. So let's get on out here. Let's go to Flammie. And let's go to Taznika. It's a small place, not much to do there. We will fight a sort of boss. Let's see if I can find it real easily out here. It's just kind of sitting out. It's not that one. It's not that one. Where be Taznika? I don't think it's far from where the Empire is. So if I can kind of zero in on the Empire, then we'll be going there pretty soon. That little sunken continent. This is Taznika right here. This little long kind of dock pier type place. Here we are. What awaits us here? Why, yes, thank you. Well, that ensures that we've gone to the right place, so I'm definitely happy about that. Hey, Jima, long time no see. We've grown older. Uh-oh. Are you the spy, Jima? Don't go away. I need to interrogate you. You're the spy, obviously. Oh, there's quite a few things to do around here. Where's the spy? Where's Poochie? Everybody's asking. That's the question on everyone's minds. Where is the spy? Well, we will locate him soon enough. In the meantime, there are a few fun things you can find around here. There's a very well-hidden shop if you can find it. If Mr. Where's the Spy would get out of the way of the door, we might be able to move on here. You are doing a very good job of guarding that door, sir, but I need you to unguard it, please. Oh my god. Aw, really? Really? That's cheap. Okay, well then let's go on up the stairs. Maybe we'll do some exploring after we fight the boss, because the main objective really is to just get upstairs. Ah, I do believe it's, yeah, go right in here. You can kind of cut through. Can you go under anywhere? Well, what is through this side door? I know we probably need to go through the main double doors and do something. Hey, a couple of beds. Ladies, but otherwise this room is completely useless. So there you go. So let's get on up the stairs. We don't have much time left today. I need to be getting a move on. Here we go. Let's just dash up and talk to the king then. Oh, Lord. Everyone thinks we're spies. What? Silent spy. This is like a kangaroo court type of thing. Oh. A very eagle-eyed guard has noticed something afoot. King? Question mark? King? Well, obviously, if you can tell by now, that's not really the king. He's actually a Dark Stalker. This is the palette swap of the Dark Ninja. He has these really nasty little shuriken-type things, but he's kind of a boss, but not really. We'll actually see this boss in enemy form later. See, that took almost nothing to kill him. Once you kill that really, really super easy Dark Stalker, I don't know why they bothered using the boss music for him even, but once he snaps out of it, the spy is gone. Yeah, you need some better security, dude. Some kid. And we of course get a alright, Swords Orb, very excellent. That's gonna get my sword up to level 6. True Courages. So we need to go to Sage Jock, but he's always out. So what do we do next? We're going to have to figure it out next time. That's just wonderful. Thank you for that super vague advice. And what does the king have to say before we head off today? Well, isn't that lovely? Hopefully he has something useful to tell us later after he's studied all that mana. But we're going to take off for today. Next time we're going to go to Sage Jocks and take the test of true courage and move onwards and upwards from there.